Hello one, it's Jordan here and welcome to episode 1 on my Call of Duty Ghost weapon guides. Throughout this series I'll be covering all the weapons you get to unlock and use in Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer. This also includes any possible DLC weapons that we may be getting in the forthcoming year. So I thought we'd kick off the series with a weapon that, well, so far I've been enjoying using in Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer, this being the MTAR-X. In game, the MTAR-X is a fully automatic submachine gun. In real life, the MTAR-21, or simply known as the Micro-Tavor assault rifle for the 21st century, is an Israeli weapon manufactured by Israel Weapon Industries. It was designed back in 1991 all the way up to the years of 2001 in which it started being produced and manufactured. The Micro-Tavor is the baby brother to the Tavor assault rifle, or simply TAR-21. It is a bullpup weapon chambered for the 5.56x45mm NATO cartridge. In real life, the Micro-Tavor comes with a simple conversion kit, which means that you can turn an MTAR-21 from a 5.56mm assault rifle to a 9mm submachine gun, loaded with 20, 25 and 32 round magazines. The history of the TAR-21 project began back in 1995 by Israel Military Industries, which are now known as Israel Weapon Industries. The project was to create a rifle suited for the IDF on modern battlefields. In most combat situations when occurring in urban spaces, it requires soldiers to fight in close quarter combat, so they needed a weapon that was perfect for up close range. At this time, the IDF had only small numbers of rifles such as the Glilon, or as known as the Galil SAR, but mainly used the M16A1 at the time. In order to make a combat weapon while keeping a long barrel to maintain bullet ballistics, a bullpup design was chosen. Then in 2003, the TAR-21 was officially adopted by the IDF. As years went past, they started to work on variants to the TAR-21, such as GTAR-21, CTAR-21, STAR-21 or STAR-21, and the MTAR-21. As of now, the Micro-Tavor has been selected as the future assault rifle of the Israeli Defense Forces, and some infantry divisions are actually using this weapon, replacing the larger standard TAR-21. So let's take a look at some figures about the MTAR-X in Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer. The magazine size is a very healthy 38 rounds. You can equip the extended mags attachment, which boosts it up to 57 rounds, which is the second highest magazine round when you equip extended mags, following the Vepr. The fire rate of the weapon is 810 rounds per minute, which is quite good for a submachine gun. The reload time of the weapon is 3.2 seconds. However, if you've got the magazine empty, it's going to take you 3.93 seconds to reload. The recoil of the MTAR-X tends to go upwards and then slightly towards the left. Damage is 40-25, which means up close it's going to be 3 shots to the body to get a kill, and with the MTAR-X having a 1.5 headshot multiplier, this makes the weapon take 2 shots to the head. Over range, the damage drops off to 25, which means it's going to take 4 shots to the body and 3 shots to the head instead. The MTAR-X is a powerhouse when using up close, but when you want to go to medium range, going bare naked ain't going to help. So we're going to have to choose some attachments. So, on screen right now you can see my 4 recommended attachments when using this weapon. First up is the foregrip attachment. This is definitely crucial, especially when you want to go to the medium range, as with the MTAR-X's recoil tending to go upwards and then towards the left, it helps maintain the MTAR-X's recoil, which can definitely help us out in certain situations. My second recommended attachment is the red dot sight, as the MTAR-X doesn't exactly have the clearest of iron sights. The rear ring of the iron sight can obstruct your view when you're picking targets off at medium to long ranges, and this can be quite an issue. Even though it's a submachine gun, it is a versatile weapon, which means you can use it to medium range and even long range. So to do this, we're going to have to use some sort of optic. So I recommend the red dot sight, as it provides you with a clear view and doesn't block your peripheral vision. Third up is the silencer. The silencer can keep you off the radar. Even though it gives you damage drop-off figures, the weapon is definitely meant for up-close encounters, so it's not exactly a disadvantage. However, if you prefer to go out and loud, then you can go with my 4th recommended attachment, that being rapid fire. Rapid fire boosts up the rounds per minute from 810 rounds to 953 rounds per minute, which can definitely help you at long range shots, especially when you pair this with the red dot sight and the foregrip. So now we have some attachments, it's time to move on to what perks we're going to choose and use with this weapon. First perk I recommend is Ready Up. Ready Up definitely helps you in close encounters when you want to reset your weapon's aim after sprinting. With the maps in Call of Duty Ghost being quite big, you're going to be running around a lot searching for enemies, but if one pops up right up close in your face, then Ready Up will definitely help you secure the kill. Second perk I recommend is Sleight of Hand. With the reload time being 3.2 seconds, you might not have time to reload your magazine and take the last kill, so sleight of hand will definitely help us out in those tight situations. My third recommended perk would be steady aim. Steady aim increases our hipfire accuracy, which is really good when you're using the MTAR-X up close and personal. This also pairs with the ready up perk, in which it resets your aim after sprinting, so when you're running around a corner and there's an enemy there, not only will your weapon be drawn up faster, but you'll be able to spray them down with no problem whatsoever. My fourth recommended perk would be focus. When you're picking off targets at medium range, I bet you hate it when you keep flinching and your weapon just draws up skywards every time you get shot at by the enemy. So focus will maintain our flinch in order for us to have more chance of getting the kill. My fifth recommended perk would be fully loaded. When you're going out on these big kill streaks, you don't want to be low on ammunition, so fully loaded is a good choice. There's another alternative being scavenger. However, in order to obtain ammo, you have to go over the dead body and pick up the scavenger packs, which can be quite a nuisance if you get picked off by a sniper or someone from long range. Next perk I recommend is the extra attachment perk. This grants us a third attachment and goes hand in hand with one of my class setups. Next perk I recommend is amplify. Amplify allows us to hear any enemies nearby us. This is really good when playing freefall and you know there's an enemy coming around the corner. Pairing it up with steady aim and ready up, it's a good choice for you and a bad decision for the enemy to make. And finally, my last recommended perk is mainly for free-for-all, but you can also use it in team games, and that is ICU. ICU helps us regenerate our health faster, especially when we want to keep in the gunfights. With free-for-all, and especially on the strike zone map, you're going to be killing enemies from all directions, so ICU is going to be really beneficial for using this class setup, because an SMG is going up at close range, and you want to keep in the action without dying. So here on screen right now is one that I prefer to use in TDM and kill confirmed. It is basically the MTAR-X with 3 attachments, making use of the extra attachment. Our attachments are the foregrip, the red dot sight and the rapid fire attachment, which is what I said previously. As in every class you make, you want to have perks that will help you out in all your gunfights. So for perks we're going to be going with ready up, steady aim, amplify, focus and the extra attachment perk. Now this leaves us with 1 point in our creator class, so we're going to go with a backup weapon. As for my secondary, I went with the MP443 Grak. Because we have the extra attachment perk, this allows us to grant us 2 attachments on our pistol, so I went with a Kimbo and extended mags. Because you don't have scavenger or fully loaded and you want to go on big kill streaks, this could come in useful when you run out of ammunition with your MTAR-X. Switching to a backup pistol, killing an enemy and then simply picking up their weapon, it can definitely help you out carry on your gun streak or even kill streak. My next class setup is mainly suited for free-for-all. This consists with the MTAR-X paired up with the foregrip and the silencer attachments. We're not going to have anything for a secondary lethal or tactical, as we want to go gun only, which means that we can acquire the rest of these points on our perks. In free-for-all, you definitely want to keep in the action in order to keep up your score and hopefully win the match, so these perks will definitely help you out in doing so. Here we have ready up, sleight of hand, amplify, ICU, focus and fully loaded. So now that I've shown you my recommended class setups, why don't you go and give it a try in game and see how you do. Don't forget my first class setup was mainly for team games and my second one was mainly for free-for-all. So all in all, the MTAR-X is definitely a versatile weapon that you should try out and definitely use in Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer. With the right attachments and the right perks, you're going to make this weapon unstoppable. With this SMG dealing good damage at up close and medium range, and even at long range, I would definitely recommend this weapon when going on the battlefield. So that's my weapon guide for the MTAR-X. Hope you guys did enjoy. I finally got my Elgato Game Catcher HD, and I finally got the footage to complete my weapon guide for the MTAR-X. If you have any weapon suggestions or what you want in the next episode, leave them down in the comments below. If not, then I'll just pick a weapon at random and do that. So I thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit the like button and even possibly subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all the weapon guides that can help you out in game. So thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.